Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you a tutorial on how to get this beautiful gold smoky halo eye using the ColourPop and Kathleen Light's Zodiac palette. So if you want to see how I achieved this beautiful look, then just keep watching. So first off, going in to prime my eyes with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I'm literally scraping bottom on this. I will say I like this Fit Me concealer to prime my eyes, but this is not a concealer I will typically use on my face. I just don't super like the coverage. Nothing wrong with it. It's perfect for priming eyes. It's just not one that I personally will use for my face. And then to set my eyes, I'm using my Wet n Wild. This is the Photo Focus Pressed Powder. I'll just be using the angled side of my beauty sponge here. I wear contacts, and every time I set my eyes with or put the concealer on and blend it out, I have to like wait a few minutes for my contacts to readjust, and it drives me crazy. So today for our eyes, we are using the ColourPop Zodiac palette by Kathleen Lights. This palette is gorgeous. I love all of these colors. I love ColourPop. They're so affordable. They have beautiful products. Everything about them I love. So I'm super excited to go in with this palette today. I kind of have like an idea of what I want to do today. We were supposed to be going to a water park. It was supposed to be 90 and sunny and beautiful finally, and it's like thunderstorming. So we're not going to water park. So I said, well, since we're not going to water park, I'm actually gonna go ahead and do my makeup today. So first of all, I'm going to go in with the Libra here, and I'm going to use this as my transition shade. So again, we're going in with the Libra here, and I'm going to be applying this all over my lid. Now that I have this one everywhere, I'm going to go in with the Taurus right here. And I'm going in on a Morphe angled blending brush here, and I'm just going to start applying this one. I am only going to be applying to the outer corners, my crease, and my inner corner, because we are going to be doing a halo eye. So I start in that outer corner and start dragging it up into the crease. So we were supposed to be going to a water park today. Michigan has been like boycotting summer, and it was actually supposed to be sunny and gorgeous today. So my girlfriend and I were going to go to a water park around us. It was going to cost us less than $10 for everything to get in. And yesterday I was on my way home from getting ice cream with Maverick, and I got a flat tire. Like completely flat. Dakota actually had to take my tire from my car to work today, and I'm probably going to buy a new tire. So she was going to come get me so we could go and take the boys swimming, and then like I said, now it is nasty storming outside. I'm going to go back in with that first brush, adding no additional product, and just kind of buff these two colors together. I'm going to go in with the Virgo shade right here, which is this really pretty, beautiful brown. And this one I am just going to be kind of tapping in to the outer corners and slightly dragging it into the crease. This one I will not take as far onto the lid as I did with that Taurus shade. Back in with that same brush that we used for the Taurus, adding no additional product and just kind of buffing these out. And then I'm going to go into the Cancer, which is this really beautiful black shimmer eyeshadow. It's got like really pretty reflective gold flecks in it. And I'm just adding this to the very outer corner and kind of dragging that out to create a slight cat eye. And then ever so slightly tapping that into the very inner corners there. I'm going to take the brush that we did the Virgo color on, tap back into the Virgo very slightly, and just kind of press and buff these out, because when I placed the Cancer on, I was not blending or buffing, I just was placing the color down. Because we are working with a little bit darker colors today, and we are doing we're doing a halo eye, which takes a little bit of building, you will have to repeat these steps a couple times to get it nice and blended out and have the nice colors pay off. So this look will take a little bit of time and blending effort, but that's okay. It's totally worth it because in the end it's going to be beautiful. So I'm going to go back into the Cancer here and just add a little bit more to this eye here. I really want the center color to pop, so I'm going in with the NYX glitter glue on just the center of my lid here. So I'll take and put this just a small amount on my pinky and do this one eye at a time, because you want this glue to stay tacky. So that way this center color can be really beautiful and foiled. So I'm going to go in on that same pinky, go into the Gemini shade right here and place this gold right into the center. I'm just going to repeat those same steps, going in with that NYX glitter glue and then that gold Gemini shade. And go back into that Taurus shade and start blending this out so that way we can start getting rid of those harsh lines. So by going into the Taurus shade, it's kind of going to add that nice light sandy brown back into there, so that way we're not going from a harsh black brown to a gold that we use. And go back into the Virgo shade and do the same thing, just start blending and blending and blending. And I know it's going to kind of look like your center color faded. That's normal because we are blending, so it will. So we will go back in and apply more gold to it, so that way we've got that nice shimmer in just a little bit here. So now going back into that gold Gemini shade again with my pinky and just dabbing this on to apply that beautiful shimmer. And I will kind of use, after most of the color has been worn off, I will use that same pinky and just kind of tap around the edges just to blend and buff that out a little bit. So I'm going back into that Cancer shade, which was that really dark black and gold flecked shade, on that e.l.f. shader brush again, and I'm just kind of re-intensifying the outer corners. Do I want to do liner today or do I not want liner? I don't think I'm going to do liner. Okay, so I'm going to go in and clean up my fallout with my Pure and Gentle makeup removing wipes. Then I will go in and curl my eyelashes and use my mascara, which today I'm using the Butter London Double Decker Mascara and the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. So I'll go in and do this combination on my upper lashes only and be right back. So now that we have our lashes done, I will say one thing I absolutely love about doing my eye makeup first is that I can now go in and create like a sharper cat eye effect with that mascara with that makeup wipe. So I just take that and kind of create the shape that I want. So it's really nice that when you are doing your makeup, you don't have to be as precise, or you don't have to use tape or any of that stuff. So I like to do it that way and then just take the makeup wipe and create the eye shape that I like. So now we're going to go in and start on our face. I'm going in today the Pixi, this is the Skin Treats H2O Skin Drink Hydrating Gel, and prime my face. This has quickly become my absolute favorite primer. I think technically it's a moisturizer, I'm not even going to lie, but I love it for a primer. I feel like it makes my skin so soft and hydrated feeling. My makeup glides on and I feel like just stays on really well. So I love putting this on, especially if I'm going to be using a matte foundation, because I feel like it puts the hydration back into my face. The Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation Concealer in the shade Ivory, and I'll be applying that with my beauty sponge. will be going in with my Tarte Shape Tape as well. I'm high maintenance. I'm just going to throw that out there. So I'm going to go ahead and place this on the high points of my face and blend it in with my small beauty blender. I'm scraping bottom on this too. I need to go get some more concealer. Peep my cat being crazy in the background. Just saw my curtain moving and I was like, oh my god, there's definitely a ghost down here. Nope, just Simba. I always forget how much I love that concealer until I use it again. I'm going to go in with my Bare Minerals. This is the Translucent Powder Duo. Oh my god. The Bare Minerals Translucent Powder Duo in one side is matte, one side is a glowy side. I actually mix them both. I will say that for closer to my under eyes, I use more of the matte, and then when I get to the outer parts, I add more of the glow on. And then for the rest of my face, I do a pretty even mix. I love this powder duo. Like, I think I got this in a BoxyCharm actually, and this quickly became one of my favorites. So now to set the rest of my face, I'll be going back in with that Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder. So now to finish up the eyes, I'm going to go in with my Marc Jacobs eyeliner and tightline my upper lids and my waterline. So going back into the Zodiac palette, I will be taking that Cancer shade on a flat definer brush here and pressing this tightly along my waterline. So now I'll be taking a little round blending brush here and going back into the Taurus color and buffing out the bottom. So now for a little pop of fun, I'm going to be taking this little Urban Decay brush here, going back into that Gemini shade and pressing this just in the center of my lower lash line here. And then for highlight, I'm going to go into the Cancer here and highlight my brow bone and inner corner with this. I'm going to go with my Wet n Wild Super Skinny mascara and do my lower lash line now. So now for bronzer, I'm going in with the Balm. This is Bahama Mama by The Balm. And I'm going in on a little Luxie contour brush. I love this contour brush for bronzing. I know it's not like a typical bronzing brush, but for some reason I have been digging it to bronze up my face. I guess that's the nice thing about like makeup is there really aren't any rules, so you can kind of go by the beat of your own drum. Do whatever you like. Will say I love this bronzer and I'm so glad to have gotten a sample of it in one of my beauty bags, but I hate the sizes. Like, look at the pan size on this bronzer. Like, do you see how tiny that is? It's so hard to get like a bronzing brush into there and get like a decent amount of product, but I do love this bronzer. So now for blush, I'm going in with my Tarte Amazonian Clay. This is in the shade Oasis. Beautiful, like mauve color on. This is a Real Techniques stippling brush. Aqua Illuminating Refreshingness. So I got this in my BoxyCharm, so I'm going to go ahead and spray this on my face before I put on my highlight. It smells minty. I've used this a handful of times and I do really like it. Kind of reminds me of something from like my childhood. I just can't put my finger on it. So now I'm going to go in with my highlight today. I'm using the highlight from Ciate London. It's this really beautiful pinky iridescent highlight in the shade Moon Dust. So I'm going in on a Sephora fan brush. So they're one makeup product you cannot live without. Like, I don't feel like my face is fully done unless I have highlight on. That is my product. And it surprises me because when it first started like becoming a trend, I was like, that's so dumb. Like, I don't even like that. Why would you want your face to look like greasy? Now I love it. I feel like my makeup's not done until I have my highlight on. I go in with the Benefit Give Me Brow right here and just go ahead and run over my brows. If you want to see an in-depth brow routine, I will link that video down below. I did just upload one of those a few weeks ago. So now I'm going to set my face with my Morphe Prep and Set spray. Then for lips, I'm going in with my Ofra Cosmetics. This is the Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Verona. So this is the completed look. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my content, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want to be notified when my videos are uploaded, then go ahead and hit that notification bell, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys!